It's time for a new vlog. Happy Sunday. Oh boy. I miss saying that. I really do. Yes, it is time for a new vlog. Okay. So we're going to be doing a little bit of vlogging about old school RuneScape, and I'm going to try to keep this episode under 10 minutes or around 10 minutes. I kind of really want to see some watch time data, because the YouTube algorithm is definitely very iffy these days, and it doesn't really push out stuff unless you have a certain amount of watch time. So I want to run some experiments, especially on this channel. Pretty much see if I do 10-minute videos or 20-minute videos or maybe 30-minute videos. But there's going to be a lot of experimentation over the next couple weeks, maybe about a month-ish. And we'll see what the data really goes or really comes from that. Oh boy. Okay, so today we're going to be talking about going from a 2 billion GP bank to a 3 billion GP bank. Not really a straight double up. I'm not like times my bank by 2, but yeah, I mean, it's going up by 50%. Yeah, that's still really good, considering the fact that my bank earlier this year was actually around like 2.5 bill, and then I kind of got kicked in the nuts. Well, actually, I should say we all got kicked in the nuts. PVM took a massive hit, especially for very large items, and a lot of my third age items pretty much just got pulverized, and that's really what is happening right now for me, is that my items are going down in price. I'm holding like close to a billion GP, but my items are just still going down. It sucks. So hopefully sailing is going to be doing a lot of increasing of stuff. I really hope and really want sailing to actually do a boost on the RuneScape economy. But at the same time, I also want to increase my bank just in case we see the other direction happening. And then that ultimately means that I'm probably just going to remain at like 2 billion GP because the bank really isn't going to do a whole lot, right? That is one scenario that could play out. It's a crappy one. If you enjoy this style of content, definitely please smash the like button. And think about subscribing, because we're going to be utilizing this channel once again, and very happy that we are. Just not really sure what to utilize this channel on. If I want to do kind of like 10, 15-minute episodes, or maybe 15, 20, or maybe even 20 to 30-minute episodes. And then on my main channel, pretty much do like shorter, little snippy little videos. But we'll definitely experiment over the next several weeks, like I said. Okay, so is it possible to increase your bank? Well, yes, Nightmare. What are you, stupid? Sometimes I am. How do you increase your bank? Well, we could just spend some bling bling. Yeah, I don't really carry that much cash around with me these days, especially in 2025. But, I mean, I could take my debit, my credit card, and I could enter it into a website called runescape.com, and I could very well buy a bunch of old school bonds. And yeah, I mean, that's one way that I can definitely increase my bank. Is it the smartest thing to do? No, it's not. I'd rather spend that money on golf. I don't drink alcohol anymore, but I do drink some very fine, organic, amazing coffee. So I would really love to buy some more coffee. But that's one way we can do it. What are some other ways we can do it? Well, the obvious ways that we can go to raids. We can spend a lot of hours going to PVM. We can start doing Slayer again, which is a very strong possibility. And that's one of the reasons why my monthly cash stack increasing is really not gone up too much, is because I've been a little stagnant with Slayer training. Slayer is so profitable. So profitable, especially in the later levels. But birdhouses have pretty much plummeted, so I don't really make too much GP anymore with birdhouses. But there are vast majority of ways to really create RuneScape GP. It just requires you to essentially play the game. But on the flip side, I am really hoping and betting that we're going to see not only a RuneScape economical boost, and we're also going to see a lot more easier money-making methods. I don't know why, but I just have a very weird and strange hunch. A very weird hunch that this skill is going to be, if not one of the most popular skills. So many people are saying, F this skill, screw this. I don't know why. And if you actually look at all those people, they all have max capes, which is pretty damn funny. I'm not like, okay, I'm closer to a max cape than the vast majority of people that are trying to get a max cape. Yes, obviously my level 66 runecrafting, whatever. A lot of people, you're runecrafting haters. I personally can't stand runecrafting, but okay, 91 agility, that's a painful for a lot of people, including myself. A lot of clicking. Runecrafting 66, Slayer 89, that can easily be trained. But I mean, I only got 399s left. Everything else is there. And you count sailing, then yes, 499s till my max cape. But overall, I just have a very strange feeling that this is going to be, if not a incredibly popular skill from everything that I'm reading, there's going to be a lot of follow-on content probably coming from sailing. And the fact that Jagex uses social media so much, they're not just going to drop this skill and just go on like its merry way and stuff like that. Otherwise, if I am dead wrong and it actually costs a lot of GP to get this thing to 99, then I'm dead wrong. Oh well, whatever. I'm going to end up doing it like I did 99 construction, slowly buying it to 99. And at that point, I might as well go balls deep into Slayer again and just make a bunch of GP. I'm kind of really getting a little frustrated with agility. The little click, 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 click. It's not going very well. So can I double up my bank? Or not double up my bank. Can I go ahead and increase my bank by 50%? Go from 2 to 3 billion GP in the course of 2026? Oh, absolutely. It's very easy. Slayer all day long can make phenomenal money, especially in the higher levels. If I do throw in some, I can't even believe that I'm saying this now, some low-level bossing such as Bandos, just God Wars Dungeon. God Wars is really considered on old school RuneScape to be low-level bossing. Isn't that unreal? God Wars Dungeon. God Wars Dungeon used to give people shivers up their spine. Oh man, it's God Wars Dungeon? Yeah, we gotta make sure we go ahead and get full, like, preparation here. It's a little unreal. But I mean, yeah, it's definitely possible. It's possible to do it through Slayer. It's possible to do it through various other methods as well. I could go back to farm runs, which would just be added time, but that is a possibility too. Farm runs with birdhouses will boost up my monthly profitability significantly. But overall, I think a goal for 2026 is to really get this lagging bank kind of really to the 3 bill. Full disclaimer, I have never transferred wealth from RuneScape 3 to old school RuneScape. I do have a significant amount of GP on RS3, but I have not transferred wealth. I have not bought wealth on old school RuneScape. This is a self-made 2 bill bank, but it needs to go back up. So, on a closing note for today's short little pod episode, whatever your goals may be, continue doing them. Don't give up. And if you set a goal for a billion GP, try to do it. And I challenge all of you. Set a goal for 2026 or maybe even the next couple months and say, hey, maybe I want to make 100 mil. Maybe I want to make 200 mil. Is it if you are a high level raider? Very possible. Oh, absolutely. But having goals on this game is just like having goals in life. Definitely make them achievable. Obviously, don't make them unachievable. Going from 2 bill to 10 bill, that's very unachievable for me. Even going from 2 bill to 4 bill, that's slightly more challenging. But we shall see. On a super duper little closing note here, if you want more of Nightmare RH, definitely check out my book on Amazon, Vito. It is a zombie horror novel book. If you are a zombie guru like me, well, then you're definitely gonna enjoy this reading as well. I might actually make a RuneScape video movie on it in the future. Undecided right now. Spreading awareness as well, too. Not a lot of people really give a whole hoot about this, and I really don't blame them because this is not really applicable to you. I've actually reversed a type of kidney disease I had with, or have currently, but I reversed it with a carnivore diet. It's absolutely crazy. If you know anyone out there that is suffering with metabolic health issues, a low-carb ketogenic diet, aka just a keto diet, you do away with all the breads, sugars, and pasta starches, will do you wonders. If you need more healing, a carnivore diet could very well save your life like it did for mine. And just keep that in mind. Please, if you know someone suffering, do your due diligence. Otherwise, you are a demonic POS. Oh, yes, you are. Love you all. See you for a new episode maybe tomorrow and later.